So, hi, I'm Angela. I'm here with Andrew, Vivian, Tony, Linda, Carla, and Patrick. We chose Munchery as the brand to make the content strategy. So, I'll do the overview. Munchery is an online marketplace that connects consumers with local and professional chefs. It was founded in 2010 by two busy tech fathers. It is based here in San Francisco, and they are currently serving most of the cities in the Bay Area, and they are expanding to Seattle. They offer new menus daily, fresh and handmade food made by local chefs. They use finest ingredients like organic and health. They have same-day delivery. And also, if you order a dinner, they donate a meal to someone in need. So the goal with our content strategy was to create brand awareness, boost lead generation, build an engaged community, and improve our customer service. So far, to build this, we chose 6 content pillars. Company news, like founders, experience, and a day in the life. So to put a face in the news, to showcase our chefs. The events like farmers market and food fairs, customer stories, real ones, and user cases. Lifestyle be recipes, meals, and health tips. Promotions like deals and referrals, and also customer service. And then we build a content matrix, so how our content pillars will fit in platforms. And here is like the level of focus for each platform. And now we can take care of the platforms.
So this is a little more in-depth look at what kind of information you want on each platform. You want to have different content on each platform, so if someone happens to look up Munchery on a bunch like on Facebook and on Twitter, then they don't see the exact same thing every day. And so here we've mocked up kind of a week in Munchery's social media strategy. So for instance, we try to post content for each target market, which you can see along the side about 3 times a week. That's not really a firm number, but as we know, you have to post a message around 3 to 5 times for a customer for it to start to stick in the customer's mind. We also try to spread out the posting for the different platforms. If you post on Facebook every single day, people are going to get a little tired of it, so we try to switch it up somewhat to keep it fresh. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about our target market and who we chose. So we basically split it into 5 different categories: chefs, moms, busy professionals, couples, and then entrepreneurs. I mispronounced that. So here's a little bit of information about how we selected these groups and how we kind of combine our market into these groups. Chefs are the kind of people who we want to work with. We generally choose because they want to be their own boss, they want to make more money, and they want to work during the day. For someone like moms or couples, Munchery is more useful because it's easy, it's healthy, and it's convenient, and it also impresses your significant other or your neighbors. And someone like a busy professional or an entrepreneur, still mispronouncing that, one of the major options that it can deliver to your home or office. It's healthy, it's easy, and in the case of entrepreneurs, it kind of shares a corporate culture and a vision. And so, but you don't have to take it from me. You can hear from them themselves.
Hey, Ivan, how are you doing? Yeah, Josh McCooker here. Yeah, we met at the Taste of Chicago back in 2010. Yeah, I'm here at Munchery now. Yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm working here as a chef. The front of the house was really a pain in the ass, and having to deal with that. So, here they give me the chance. I decided to hang my hat here because I can cook. That's my passion. You know that, as we talked before. I really love to cook. I love to make good succulent Southern cooking, along with a little Mexican flair, and I really love what I do here. It's so much fun. After I saw your item on LinkedIn, I said, well, I got to go check this out. So I called Munchery, or looked at the Munchery website and saw that they were hiring. So I gave them a call and did some auditions and some interviews. And I started last week, and I'm actually here cooking my first set of meals today. Hopefully going to cook up something for some nice hungry mom and her kids, you know, sometime this afternoon. So, hey, I really appreciate all your help. And, hey, let's get together next week for dinner. You know, I think what we can probably do is order some of that new chef Scott Newman's cooking and have a little dinner and do a little critiquing of his meals. But I sure enjoyed talking with you, Josh. You have a great day, and looking forward to having dinner with you next week. And again, thanks for the tip about Munchery. Gotta go put this in the oven.
So hi, my name is Sharon McMom, and these are my lovely kids. I have a little baby at 18 months old and a 4-year-old. So my husband actually left on a business trip last night, so it's just me and the kids this week, and I really, really think I can handle it. You know, I put the kids to bed last night, and they slept through the night. Nobody got up and had any crises, so that was really good. I actually had time this morning, so I woke up at 5 and decided just to get organized, have my coffee, just do a little Facebook check, and check Pinterest for recipes for dinner tonight. I need to go stock the fridge today. So I made up my little shopping list. Actually, it was kind of funny because the other day at Jamboree, one of the moms mentioned that she had ordered dinner for Munchery a few weeks back and that it was really good. So it was kind of funny. I saw like a post on Facebook today, I guess they're this new company, and then I went on Pinterest and actually saw that they had recipes that they were offering. So I found a recipe that looked really good. It's on my shopping list. I'm going to do it. And then 7 a.m. hit, and the kids need to wake up. My daughter needs to get to school. So I ran in. I got her brushing her teeth. I brushed her hair, made her breakfast, woke up the baby, got him changed and fed, and then started making her lunch. It was actually a lot more hectic than that, but I had it all under control. I got them all in the car, got her to school on time, and then headed out to the market to start shopping for tonight's dinner. And everything was going fine, and then we got home, and I got a call from school. My daughter fell off the jungle gym at school, broke her leg, so I had to go to school, pack the baby in, and we spent our day waiting in the hospital emergency room. So I never got to cook my dinner. I was kind of freaking out because I knew that when she would be done with the doctor, she'd be really hungry. And kids are really impatient, so I just decided while we were waiting to download the Munchery app. I actually visited their website this morning just to kind of find out some more about them. And it's actually really convenient. For less than $20, I ordered dinner, and by the time we got home, it was delivered. It was there. All I had to do was heat it up, and it was delicious. I got it. It was so good. They clean their plates, which is actually really impressive because they're really picky about what they eat. I was so impressed. I just posted a picture to Instagram, and then they were off to bed, and that was so I got it crisis under control.
Okay. Oops, over here. So our next audience is busy professionals, and I'm Robert McWorkerson. I'm a busy professional. So kind of imagine this scenario, right? It's like around 5 o'clock, you're in a meeting, and you know it's going to last for a while. You still have some work to do afterwards, right? But you're getting kind of hungry, and the only things that are open around the city are maybe like sit-down places or fast food diners, right? And so if you want something a little bit more healthy, it can be difficult, right? In some parts of the city, there's really no food available at all, right? So if you're in this type of situation, it might make sense to order through Munchery. You know, you just open up your phone, click on the app, and so like I actually did it today, so because I was busy, I'm a professional, and I just selected one meal, right? And it came in a box just like this, prepackaged food that you just have to heat up, and it's quick, simple, and it's an affordable way for somebody who's really busy to have a healthy meal. So in terms of reaching people like me, right, we chose Facebook as one platform because just because of the large social presence and the ability for us to monitor what people are saying and kind of how they're talking about our brand, right? And we want to make sure that we're hitting people right before mealtime. So when I'm at work, when I'm thinking about food, we want to be top of mind when people are kind of in that mindset, right? Twitter also is another important platform for us because busy professionals tend to probably skew younger, right? If you're younger, you're more likely to work a little bit harder and more hours. And the demographic breakouts of Twitter tend to skew younger. There was a Pew Research Center did a study, and they were saying that Twitter is more appealing to 18 to 29-year-olds who tend to be more in urban settings and are also African American. And another study by Be Evolve, which is a social media marketing firm, was also saying that the average Twitter user is 28 years old, tweets about fashion and family, and who also owns an iPhone, so it kind of tends to validate the younger skewing audience, right? The type of busy professionals we're trying to hit. And lastly, Instagram allows us to give a visual way to tell our story, right? If you kind of reference Edgar, I forgot his name, sorry. Edgar Dale's Cone of Learning, after 2 weeks, people tend to remember 30% of what they see, right? And Instagram's all about telling visual stories. So we want to be able to resonate with users when they're thinking about food, and do it through imagery through Instagram.
1 second, I'm just answering an email on my phone because I'm so busy. And 1 second. Okay, my name is Rachel, and I'm married, and my husband's named Jeff, a couple. And I have a really busy social calendar and work schedule, and I like to eat really good food, but guess what? I don't know how to cook. So let me tell you how we found about Munchery. Jeff loves Twitter. I think it's his new girlfriend. He's always on it, and he saw a tweet by his friend Ike, and he was like, what is this Munchery? Ike says it's delicious. So he checks Munchery's Twitter account, and he's looking at tweets and sees fish tacos, and he loves fish tacos. He's mad that I can't cook fish tacos for him. So he's like, Rachel, check out this Munchery site. So I'm like, okay, I guess I have time to look at Facebook. And I look at Facebook, and I'm like, huh, they have some healthy dishes. It looks really good. Maybe I'll order from them for my dinner party. But let me check their Instagram and see what other choices they have. So I go to their Instagram, basic salads, and what is this? A chicken. Look at that. That looks like Thanksgiving. So I was like, I'm definitely going to order that for my dinner party. So I posted on Instagram. Everybody loved it. It was quick. It was easy. Munchery just works well in my lifestyle.
Okay, my name is Gabriel McDesign, but you guys can call me Gabby. I'm a regulatory rep. It's not a lot of fun. I don't really see a whole lot of career opportunities there. So I'm wondering, maybe I should probably think about doing my own business. So actually, I've been thinking about creating my own business where I have, it's custom storage solutions. And it may sound like fancy boxes, but they're way cooler than just boxes. So since I don't really know a whole lot, I'm from a regulatory background, I was talking to some friends about how should I get started with my business. So my friend said, you should just go online. I'm sure there's other people blogging about how they got started in their new business. So I did that, and I was going through some blogs, and I found some pretty cool blogs. The one that actually really stood out was Munchery. They had a story on there that they actually raised $28 million for their startup. $28 million. I wish I could raise $28 million. There's no way. But anyway, so I went to their website and I started looking to see what does $28 million cook? What kind of food actually would you get for $28 million? And the food blew me away. The pictures were amazing. Everything looked good. Plus, they talked about local, organic, and fresh, vegetables. So I thought that was really cool. And all their packaging is all eco-friendly. So anyway, let me get back to my long day. My long days are usually really long, and my days are usually long, and see, you help me out. My days are usually really long, and I usually don't have time to go back. Sorry, back one more. So as you can see, my refrigerator doesn't usually have a whole lot of stuff in it. I usually don't have time to cook. To go down and shop, and even if I did, I really don't feel like cooking anyway. This week, I actually have a design project deadline, and I know I'm not going to have time to do much else but work on the design stuff. So I'm thinking this is going to be a Munchery week. So I go to their website, and I see all this amazing food. How am I going to just narrow this all down? I really don't know, but I better figure it out. So I think I'm ordering, but wait a minute. I think I saw a coupon on Facebook. Let me see if I can find it. you know what, Facebook is crazy sometimes. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it in my newsfeed. Let me just go ahead and Google it. There it is, that $10 coupon. Oh, score. I can't wait. So order the food. I got this fantastic lasagna. They got seasonal tomatoes that they use in this dish. It's amazing. While I'm pinning my designs for my design project, I'm going to be pinning this. That's it.
Okay, so back to reality a little bit. So what is the team that we think Munchery needs to put in place in order for them to reach this audience, busy, busy professionals, the couples, the mom, and everything. So basically, even though they just received $28 million in funding, they're still very small and nimble. We want to keep them that way. So we proposed 3 positions that would deal with the social media campaign and the content and delivering all this that we've been talking about. So social media coordinator would be the one monitoring the short form content, basically posting on Facebook, retweeting, and just being like a community manager for Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. And we believe that a different mind frame is needed for long form content, the blogs and the postings on LinkedIn, etc. So that would be the content coordinator. And the person overseeing both of these would be the community or the communications manager. And this person would be kind of like an internal liaison, making sure that, tying the internal departments together and setting the vision, strategy, building the partnerships, as mentioned, the science stories, etc. So that leads us into the measurement part. And 3 of the key tools, or 3 of the different sections that we wanted to include was workflow, monitoring grouping of listening tools, and analytics. So basically the workflow section would be the social media management tools. You heard them before, the Hootsuite, SweetTech, Buffer, Period, etc. And the monitoring tools would be used to gauge, our share of voice, share of conversation, and what people are saying about Munchery out there. And when it comes to analytics, for example, Google Analytics, that's perfect to check the website traffic, the click-through rates, potential conversion rates, etc. So we will be using these 3 boxes to manage the workflow, monitor and analyze what's going on for Munchery's social media campaigns that we're proposing. Okay, so examples that these tools can be used for, and